We told them we had to get closer to the basket to shoot it, and we did. I mean, we wanted to go inside a lot and tried to get Jazz Walker involved, going to her down in the paint. In our defense, I thought we played with a lot more energy defensively. I was really not happy with the way we performed on the defensive end with our communication or lack thereof. So I felt like we made a huge improvement in the second half. We have to get to the foul line because I think we can be a good free throw shooting team. And that started largely with us trying to go inside early in the third quarter there, which kind of set the tone. We also thought we could attack the basket a lot more off the bounce. I thought we got to the free throw line that way a little bit too. The second half, we changed defenses more. We were going back and forth between man and zone, which we intended to do the first 20 minutes, but I was just never – I was always unnerved with the ability they have to shoot the ball at the arc, so I was a little reluctant to pull the trigger on the zone. But the third and fourth quarter, we were going back and forth with that, and I thought that kept them a little bit off balance. I thought separation and getting stops defensively, and that might have been a stretch where we whether we made them cough it up or whether they just made some errors where we were getting turnovers. But I thought that the middle part of the third quarter and then the first part of the fourth quarter was good for us on both ends. We were getting stops and we were getting scores. I talked to him real quick at half court there about I'm going to give us benefit of the doubt and say we improved a little bit from this game. But I didn't think we made the growth that I wanted to see, the growth that we had been making in our previous games. So I think Nick Saban said that the worst thing that can happen to a team is to play poorly and win. And I'm not saying that we played poorly overall collectively, but we didn't play as good as I think we're capable of playing. And I think that starts with our defense, with our communication on the defense, which is something we can control. You know?
What else would you say moving forward would you like to see out of the team?
Yeah, we have to shoot the ball better. The obvious thing with our team is we have to shoot the ball better at the arc, and we can. I mean, this team, when you watch us in practice, we are a good shooting team. They come in, they get extra shots up on their own, so we're not missing anything there. We just, on game night, we're just shooting 20% pretty consistently, and we're better shooters than that. So I think that'll come around. A lot of that's newness of offense that we put in. A lot of it's getting used to each other because we have a lot of new players that are on the floor that haven't been before. So I think it's a matter of time. And I think you'll see this team. If this team can shoot in the mid-30s from the arc, we'll have a chance to win some games.
Halftime, like you said, it was close. We were down by, I think, 1 or 2. And so we knew that we needed to make an adjustment. And there were a couple times that we just messed up on switches. It wasn't like they did anything. It was miscommunications. And so we were pretty frustrated with that. And so when we came into the locker room, we were like, we just need to communicate with each other and do it like we did in practice the previous 3 days. But other than that, you know, we always tell our shooters, just keep shooting, know that the next one's going in. So, obviously Max came in and gave us a lot of energy too, so that was cool. We weren't hitting the three as much in the first half, and so we wanted to focus on getting Jazz on the lower block a little bit more. So we said also at halftime in the locker room that we needed to probably drive a little bit more. So yeah, there was a little extra focus on that. We knew that once we got our communication under wraps and got that together, Deja is someone who always comes in and shoots the passing lanes for us, so she always generates a lot of turnovers. And we have a lot of good guards this year too that can be really aggressive, but then cannot get beat on the drive as well. So, we like to force them baseline and not to the middle. So I think that was a key to the success too. Our main focus is that every game we play, we just want to get better. And so for us, we want to continue to work on the flow of our offense because at times it seemed we are really stagnant. So I think going into next game, clean up some things that on defense, just get the communication back together and then also move forward with our offense and get that back flowing and just get better, like I said.